everyone, and welcome back to Asu Combo, bringing you some more singles battles. I was looking on Smogon the other day and found this team for singles, so I think it's a really good Series 2 singles team. I really like the Roaring Moon and Fluttermane. I think those are going to be the two big driving forces behind this team. Very good power behind both of those, and nice good stall between Skeledirge and Garganacl. This King Gambit has Defiant, which is a little bit different, but I do like the Life Orb, so if you do need that little umph of dark power, he's got it, and always nice to see Wash Rotom on the team. So, without further ado, let's jump into some battles. So, interesting team that we see here. We got a Fluttermane and some Klefki. So, probably going to bring some... I think this is pretty decent. I think they're going to have a good setup and bringing in the Garganacl or dropping the annoying boost from the Drifloon. That thing is so annoying to deal with, especially when they do Baton Pass and everything. So, I don't really think we got anybody that has Taunt. Does this thing got Taunt? Does not have Taunt. Doesn't have a fighting move either, does it? Nope. Tau Cleave and everything could get a little bit stronger on some of these. What do we want to take some things out with? Do I want to bring my own Garganacl? This one has flying. I don't know, this could be a little annoying to deal with here, so we'll just see. Kind of feel like we do bring out, let's say we start with the Skeledirge here. What do you got? Torch Song, Hex? Okay, yeah, we can see what we do here. And we bring these three guys. Probably going to get stalled out, but we'll see. I mean, that's the game of Pokemon. It's like you see something you don't want to deal with, and then it kind of tunnels you into that vision. It's like, I really just don't want to deal with Garganacl. And there's the Klefki like I thought they're going to have. So they're going to bring up some screens here. Thought they were going to bring that, so more than likely going to swap to the next one. Do we Torch Song up, get a good boost, and then go from there? I think more than likely I would swap. So I think a Will-O-Wisp is alright. Okay, going for Light Screen, not bad. Go ahead, get him up. Just in case he was going to go ahead and swap out, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to get some boost while he's doing this, so you go ahead, put up all the screens you want. I do not mind at all. Go ahead, put up a Reflect while you're at it. Ah, come on, I wanted you to do a Reflect. Oh, okay. So, probably going to get a Flame Boost here if it is Flame Boost. Oh, no, none. Okay. I thought it would have something there. That's interesting. So, I wonder if it's going to try to Hex me back. I mean, I could do the same thing. But, yeah, I'm fine with doing this. Since they are bringing this guy in. So, I know I shouldn't do this because it's going to sub in my face. No, going to minimize. Okay. Yeah, this is the annoying thing, and it just makes me not really. But I mean, it's part of the game. I mean, he can do it. But I want it's really good value that we did get that off. So he could totally sub soon. I really want to hit Torch Song, but if we can get him knocked out before he can even do that. We even get the Hex. Nice. Nice. Shut that crap down, even with the crit. Oh, we'll take them, guys. We'll take them. That's what you get. That's what you get for using the whole minimize baton pass crap. I mean, you're just trying to do those kind of things, and so you do deserve that. It's not very strategic at all. All right, next game here. Palafin. Oh, I think I'm seeing some fairy psychic ideas set up here. I really like this kind of team. So obviously really hard to pick between the two. Is this Garganacl built special? It is built special. Nice. That's how you do it. So I'm thinking here, no. Hopefully they're not dumb enough to bring a level 1 Palafin into this thing. So I think I know the 3 that they're bringing. They're bringing the first 3, if I could be mistaken. If not, then you're just going to be at a disadvantage because the levels do not go up as they need to. We're not on ranked right now. We're on casuals, just trying out the team. I've already got my ranked team pretty well where I like it to be. So yeah, we're just showing off the team on these things. So which one do we think they're going to start with? I think they're going to bring out the fighting fairy type. So yeah, we're just going to go starting off with here. Don't think we're going to be bringing that. We're going to bring you and you. Probably should just punish them with the King Gambit. But yeah, we're just trying out the team here, guys. We're not really... This is just kind of show what it can do. I'm not climbing the ladder with this team. I mean, I got a good team that I already climbed the ladder with. You know, if you want to see that, there's, you know, I'll put that video in the upper right-hand corner to link to that team. Now, that's a good team to actually use. Now, here we're just trying out some teams. Like to see what's available, what's out there, and if you're ever looking for something. A lot of people don't use single teams. All right, so we're starting off with Gallade coming in. So I think everything should be all right. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just moonblast things all the way through here and we should be fine. So let's just do that. I apologize. I've been sick this past week. It's hard to get a lot of more videos out, so I'm trying to get some more content out there. You can never go wrong with a Fairy Flutter Mane. Doesn't even have to have booster energy. Oh, nice. Good thing we teared. So, bye-bye, unless you're sashed. Ooh, he is sashed. Sneaky, sneaky. Man, the one time I get the value from it, the one time. Which is not bad. I mean, I didn't know that thing actually got Shadow Sneak, so that's actually kind of cool. It's nice to delve into these casual battles just to kind of see what is out there. You might get some inspiration for some new teams. That's why I like doing this. You know, not to pick on the guy with the drift loom or anything, but that is it's a legitimate strategy, but it's also kind of, you know, if you're playing Smogon, they don't really like that. So this one should be able to eat this unless it's got some weird move. I don't think it gets some weird... Ah, yeah, you're dead. So, bye-bye. Probably not even invested. Alright, so now taking on this. That thing is so cool looking. So, gonna be faster than me and probably gonna die. But I'm okay with that. Metronome. Oh, I love it. I love seeing Metronome. Which I think is funny that Iron Valiant actually gets skill swap. Because it can't swap its skill. I saw that like on Reddit the other day. I was like, yeah, why does it get skill swap? You can't swap the Cork drive to anything. So yeah, pretty easy win. But you know, you never know what you're going to run into. All right. right, so got some Arcanine and Lucario. That is nice to see. And then you got some interesting setups here with the 3 there. It's interesting kind of to see that. I like it. I think it's a pretty good setup. So let's see what we can get away with here. Umbreon's always annoying to deal with. So I think Garganacl is probably going to be a good setup to actually bring in with this. I don't think a lot of things can answer to it. Don't want to bring it in first. But I think Rotom is a very good lead. I think Garganacl is something we're going to bring. Trying to see how to deal with some of the other things here. No, I think we're good on that. So what do I want my last mon to be? I think Kingambit might be good. This team is very weak to fighting and ground type, so you got to be aware of that. But I think Kingambit would be fine. We haven't done Kingambit yet, so not even going to bring a Paradox Mon in this one. We're just going to see if we can do this. We will see. Let's see what we got. All right, Jolteon, nice. So very good. So I believe this is Terra Ghost type. So we could go that direction if we want. It is obviously faster than us. It's interesting seeing Protect in a on a Rotom set on singles. So what do we want to swap in here? We're going to take some electrical damage here. Nothing really does a lot of damage on any of this. Yeah, I think we just Hydro Pump. Dang, Rotom has just got some defense. It's got some bulk. Can we hit another? Do we hit another? Yes. No crit, no crit. Oh, that's a high roll. That's a high roll if I've ever seen one. All right, so we're bringing you out now. All right, so I have a feeling they're gonna switch. So let's SD up. All right, you can paralyze me. I'm gonna go last anyway. No para. No para. All right, now you made me mad. Nice. I love it. I love it when you can get a sucker punch off. This is what makes Kingambit one of a very, very good singles Pokemon. You just get some SD off whenever you can, and you just sucker punch them right in the face. I mean, there's not a lot anyone can do about that. It's going to do a lot of damage, somewhere between 50 to 80%. All right, so there's that Umbreon. Wonder what they're gonna do. They can't yawn me. They probably moonlight me up. So let's Swords Dance one more time. Ooh, that's probably what they're doing. I didn't know they were going right for the foul play. So that does put us in a little bit of a predicament here. Probably got all 3 in there. Do I want to keep this? I brought this guy to deal with them, so yeah. Thought they were going to try to probably set up some kind of wish. So that's why I SD'd. You know, foul play Umbreon's really good too, you know. So I brought this to deal with him because I know we're going to stall out. So why not go for some stall here? Oh, gonna Calm Mind. Okay. This guy knows what he's doing. So if he's doing that, he's probably going to try to hit with something just a little bit stronger. I do think we could. I think Iron Defense is a good way to go because we could just drop a big body press on him. And if I'm not mistaken, I think one more Salt Cure and one body press will do it. Because that should do about there. This should do over half damage right here. This should do over half. Excuse me. Squish. Yo. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you were thinking there, man. You should have just hit me. Or should have just retreated out. You probably got Espeon in the back. A Garganacl is a good mon and to actually use, I understand, but you should be ready for this defensive build strategy here. Yep, there's Umbreon. I mean, Espeon. Well, they all look like. So what are you gonna do? Gonna boost up? Fighting! Respect. I have seen this rarely. But I am specially defense built, so this should be able to eat this. Probably gonna do about half. That's about half. So this is a problem though, because that does put me in a predicament here. So we are going to need the Garganacl to deal with this. And I don't know if he's going to be strong enough to outstand this. We could tear into flying and recover. I think that's probably the way out here. I apologize. I've been sick, like I've mentioned before. All week it's been rough trying to get videos out. He's like, oh no, he's flying type. Oh yeah, that barely did anything. Nice. And then we got that nice little leftovers tick. So this is their last mon. All we got to do is outlast them. And I know that's kind of a cheese play, but it's not like we're dodging punches or anything. So body press actually will do a neutral amount of damage. We could go ahead and do that. I say let's go ahead. Oh, they canceled. Okay, they knew where they were at. But hey, respect for the Terra Fighting Espeon. That gives me some good ideas. All right, very similar team, a good General Series 1 team. Let's see how we want to deal with this. Obviously, the threat of U-turn and all that we really don't want to get stuck against. Usually, I think Flutter Mane would be good for that. Just don't want to get stuck into... Could Psyshock, yeah, that's a way out. But then we'll have to deal with all that. I think we do start with the Flutter Mane. I don't see a problem with it. I think a lot of things are pretty much weak to it. I do think we bring Garganacl as long as we take out that Rotom. It should be fine. So I think that's a good bring in. Thinking what else we may have to deal with. I do like the Roaring Moon. I just don't know how useful it's going to be, but we'll see. It's always nice just to bring it, so we'll see. Skeletor probably was the right choice, but I wanted speed on my side. Alright, so they're going to start setting up on me here. This is kind of what I thought was going to happen, so probably have... we'll just Psyshock them. And yeah, that will make things drop. I hate for them to start kind of setting up and I get stuck with some things here. But yeah, let's go ahead and... I think they do have dark types on their side, though. Would they swap? No, they're bringing this thing in as a suicide lead. They know what's happening. Wow. Wow. Hey, I like the red card. I actually thought about doing that, but I'm surprised it did not knock him out, actually. Hey, that's exactly the mod I was just about to bring in, too. I love this. So now they're going to have a whole setup here. Body press will make them drop spikes. It's the question is, do I want them to start doing that? They could tick out, which is totally fine. Do we let them get that up? I mean, what can they do? They could have the Rotom. They could have the other. I think we Salt Cure. I mean, and if anything, we'll break sashes on the next one. Hey, oh, this is fine. So what we can do is go ahead and swap out. No, that's the Salt Cure is going to hit. And I think that's what they wanted. They wanted to get up the poison. They wanted to get that. I've seen teams like this on Smogon or on Showdown, so that get up. They want to get up those hazards. All right, so there's a Masquerada. We did not want to have to deal with this thing. Flower Trick. They bringing this in, they're bringing Flower Trick. So I think we do Terra. And I would like to say Iron Defense, but it's not going to matter with the crit hit. But it's probably sashed. If the other thing wasn't sashed, this one's probably sashed. So let's just do some damage. There's the Flower Trick. Okay. So nice. Absorb the hit. We should do about half. Okay, good. So if it was sash, the sash is broken. So 2 mons down. Don't think they really got anything to deal with this. I mean, crap, I could probably even Iron Defense up right now. And they're probably stuck using what they have. So what could they have? They could have the Rotom. If they had the Rotom, I do believe they would have already brought it in. So, do we risk it for the biscuit? I say we Iron Defense up. All right, you can take that off. That's fine. I got recover. So I think they would have swapped out. We do want to get our recover up. So if you're going to bring up hazards or something like that, it's nothing wrong with this team, but if you're going to bring up hazards, have a roar mon, or better yet, a whirlwind mon, depending on what you have. Because that to me is going to be that's going to push what you're trying to get it to do. A lot of people don't realize, like, that's what makes or breaks kind of the whole singles there. So definitely want to have that to just kind of annoy people with. So they're going to hit us one more time. We're going to hit recover. Man, just dying here. I mean, this is something that everybody's got to deal with, this Garganackle. And look at that, it does absolutely nothing here. They're better off using their flower trick. So, if they want to switch, they're not going to switch. They're going to take the damage. Salt Cure up. Though they have not Terra'd. I mean, this Pokemon is just broken. I mean, if they, when they start doing bans on like the top 10 Pokemon to kind of, you know, adjust the meta, this is going to be one of those that's going to be banned. All right, there's the Mimikyu. We are in a good spot. They can't really break anything there, so we just Salt Cure it up. Yeah, you can do that all day, man. I mean, I can't, you know, squash you. So we're just going to let this ride. Yeah, and I think Garganackle's going to take it. Hey, I mean, they're the ones who red carded me and swapped this one in. If you didn't want to deal with them. Now, the only disadvantage this person has, I mean, this game's over. I mean, I have Fluttermane and Roaring Moon. Both are going to outspeed this guy. This match is actually over right now. So, once again, guys, as we're waiting for this to conclude, think about hitting that like button. You know, subscribe down below. Give me some details. Oh, well, let's see. They may swap to... Oh, it is full ghost type. Okay, I was about to say I could probably make this match over anyway, but do consider liking and subscribing, guys. I do appreciate all the views, all the comments everyone has. And, you know, if you got a Pokemon you'd like to see, you know, on a team, just let me know. I always think about trying to build around different things. I like meme teams more than anything else, but I also like countering the meta. So I think right here we just sit here and flex. Should I swap? Give him a chance? Nah. He's probably gonna quit. Nope, he's gonna fight till the end. More power to you, man. You do know that thing's Purifying Salt takes less damage from ghost types, right? Yeah, make sure y'all read the descriptions on there. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate everything that you do. And until next time.